So have you also experienced some common mistakes with average badminton players that they are doing when it comes to not only the stringing, maybe also the material in terms of picking a racket?
Most hobby players, amateur players, they want the best, which is not cheap, as you know. So you're talking around €200. They buy one racket. Okay, when they break the string, when they're at their club night or whatever, they have to borrow someone else's racket. So, as you know, you have the lower end rackets from the made in China or Taiwan. You can buy two rackets for the same price as one, and the technology is as good. But it's not about this. It's not about the racket. As you know, when you play, you don't hit the shuttle with the racket. You hit the shuttle with the strings. So this is more important than this. And I'm sure if you put a €30 racket in Lee Chongwei's hands, he would still beat 90% of the players in the world.
But not if you put like the cheapest string with very low tension.
With low tension, yeah. It's all about the string, you know, and the hobby players, they need educating into. Also, you don't necessarily play until the string breaks because you're losing the tension. And, you know, and the rule of thumb is that if you play twice a week, you should have 2 restrings per year.
Yeah, super interesting. And I think the point about maybe spending a little bit more on the stringing, because this is sometimes the thing what really matters, is a very good advice for a lot of players.
Yeah, and what also the hobby player, amateur player needs to understand is that these strings that are being used, like Aerobite, is really one of the top strings. You can't expect Liszt to last as long as BG65. It's not as durable.
And what is the tension that you would recommend for beginners or amateur players?
I would say you shouldn't go above 24 pounds, which is 11 kilos. 10.5 kilos is, for an average hobby player, is enough.